Hello YouTube, my name is Hannah and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be starting my beauty basics series in which I do a bunch of basic beauty routines. So in every single video I don't need to go back and do like my foundation, my eyebrows, etc. So today I'm going to be doing a full coverage foundation routine. My skin is a little bit red, so I like to do a nice full coverage. And I'm also going to be teaching you how to contour and highlight your skin. So if you want to learn how to do those things, keep watching. First and most importantly, I'm going to take my AHA and Ceramide Moisturizer by Badescu and moisturize my skin before I prime it. Next, I'm going to take the Stay Matte Primer by Rimmel and the Visionnaire 1 Minute Blur by Lancôme and use these to prime my skin. Pause for a Beyonce jam sesh. Now I'm going to take a mixture of these two products and prime my skin. This combination is going to fill in all my pores and make sure my skin stays nice and matte all day. Patting it into the area where you do have visible pores will help seal them up. Now I'm going to take the Green HD Concealer by NYX and color correct all of the areas in which I tend to have redness. Now, this stuff is very pigmented, so you need to be careful and only use a few dots or else you are going to look like Shrek. Now I'm just going to take a beauty blender and I'm going to blend this into the skin. If your skin does not have issues with redness, then this step is not necessary. However, if you do have some issues with red skin, this product is amazing for color correcting. And finally, my skin is a lot less red and ready for foundation. For my foundation, I'm going to be using the Teint Idole Ultra Makeup Stick, the CoverFX Custom Drops, and the CC Plus Full Coverage Cream. First, I'm going to apply the Teint Idole Ultra Makeup Stick in all the areas where I need the most coverage. Then I'm going to make a mixture of the CoverFX Custom Coverage Drops and the CC Plus Full Coverage Cream, and I'm going to apply that to the other areas of my face and blend in with the Teint Idole Ultra Makeup Stick. Usually I would only use 1 or 2 foundations, but in the summer my skin is extremely hard to match, and I also like the SPF coverage I get from the CC Plus Full Coverage Cream. Also, I apologize for the changes in lighting. That's what I get for using natural light. Now I'm going to take my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and I'm going to use it to conceal my under eyes. I'm also going to use it to bring more highlight to certain areas of my face and provide more coverage to certain areas that need it. The apples of my cheeks tend to get really red, so I'm just adding more there. I'm also blending it into my forehead, down the middle of my nose, and on my chin. Now I'm just going to take the contour shade from the NYX Wonder Stick, and I'm just going to do a nice light cream contour. You're going to start in the area above your ear and under your temple, and you're going to draw a diagonal line and stop where the end of your eyebrow is. You're also going to add just a little bit of color around your hairline. Now we're going to take our trusty beauty blender again and we're going to blend all of this out. You want to make sure you're really gently dabbing the product into your skin and not smearing, otherwise it's going to mess up the foundation that you already put down. Now I'm going to make sure that my under eyes are creaseless and I'm going to go in with my NYX Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder and begin the baking process. You want to make sure that you are packing it on heavily or else the baking is not going to work. If you don't have a problem with your makeup creasing, then this step is not necessary, but if you do, this is a great method to prevent your makeup from creasing. Now I'm going to go in with the Studio Fix by MAC with a flat top brush from e.l.f. and I'm just going to set the rest of the areas of my face that I didn't get with the translucent powder. The Studio Fix is fantastic if you really want a full coverage powder to set your foundation. Now that I've let the translucent powder sit for about 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and dust it off. You really want to make sure you get all of the excess under your eyes so it doesn't look cakey. Now I'm going to go back in with a little bit of the MAC Studio Fix powder and just make sure everything is uniformly blended. Before we contour, I'm just going to use the NARS Laguna bronzer and warm up my skin tone a little bit. Not only is this going to give me a little extra glow around my contour, it's also going to set the cream contour that I put on earlier. Now I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit and use a mixture of these two shades. I'm using my NYX Precision Contouring Brush to buff in circular motions along the hollows of my cheeks and slightly up onto my cheekbones. This is going to make my cheekbones appear higher. You also want to drag the color up into your temple area. Now I'm taking the color up into my hairline and then buffing in circular motions. You also just want to dust a little bit down the sides of your nose. Now I'm going to take my flat top brush with a little bit of the MAC Studio Fix powder and blend out any harsh edges. You want to do this in tapping motions so you don't disturb the product underneath. Now it's time for the highlight. I'm going to take the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in shade Pearl and go in with my Lancôme stippling brush, but I'm going to put the product on the side and squeeze the brush so it's kind of like a fan brush since I don't have one right now, and I'm just going to glide that over my cheekbones. There are a lot of highlighters out there, but I mean, come on, look at that glow. It is definitely worth the money. I'm also going to take a little bit along the tip and the center of my nose. Lastly, I'm going to take that flat top brush again and blend the edges of the highlight and contour together. And there you have it, my completed full coverage foundation, contour, and highlight. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will have more beauty basics videos out soon. Let me know what you guys want to see and I will do my best. As always, comment, share, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video.